Good morning to our friends and partners from the PNP Presscon and to all our online viewers and supporters following us by FB Live. Thank you for joining us again in our weekly media interaction to bring to our people the latest information, developments of the Philippine National Police, particularly on activities in line with the 9-point strategic thrust of our Sustainable Development Program under Long-Term Transformation and Development Strategy, the PNP Patrol Plan 2030 and beyond. First, the national headquarters to the Directorate for Operations has mobilized police regional offices in areas along the projected path of Tropical Cyclone Quinta, specifically Pro 5, Pro 4A, and Pro 4B, to initiate proactive response measures in coordination with the local government units and other concerned national and local agencies. This includes the prepositioning of PNP disaster response personnel, equipment and resources in perennial geohazard zones that are prone to storm surge, flooding and landslides, the preparation of evacuation sites and preparation of relief goods in coordination with the local government units and the DSWD, and in consideration of the pandemic. The observance of health protocols in coordination with local and national health units. Practicing true Bayanihan spirit, the Directorate for Integrated Police Operations, or the DIPOS, with jurisdiction over police regional offices that are projected to be affected by Tropical Cyclone Quinta, were instructed to supervise the mobilization of PNP food bank resources in coordination with DPCR, PGen, LGUs, and other concerned government agencies, and to preposition these supplies in designated evacuation centers. Second, we showcased earlier today the 569 million worth of enabling equipment to fill up the requirements of our PNP units for mobility, firepower, and communications, which are among the key priorities of our capacity building, modernization, and development agenda. This new equipment were procured by the PNP Bids and Awards Committee through the Philippine International Trading Corporation, or PITC, funded from the Capability Enhancement Program 2019 and 2020, Congressional Initiative Allocation, or the CIA 2019, APEC 2015, and Reserve Agency Fund 2018, amounting to 569,092,642. This procurement package consists of 92 units of single-cab police patrol vehicles, 6 four-wheel drive troop carriers, 90 units of 1,000cc motorcycles, 7,700 basic assault rifles, and 434 handheld radio transceivers. Third, the 90 units of 1,000cc motorcycles will significantly enhance the PNP's capability for high-speed tactical police response to street crimes, especially those perpetrated by motorcycle riding suspects, more notoriously known as riding in tandem, or the RITs, in response to the instructions of the President Rodrigo Roa Duterte to address the increasing crime incidents involving motorcycle riding suspects. I have directed through a memorandum the increase of visibility of policemen by adding more motorcycle patrols to our existing fleet and initiate refresher training to our mounted tactical responders. All the 17 police regional officers, in coordination with the Highway Patrol Group, were instructed to initiate the conduct of training on tactical motorcycle riding and to organize motorcycle anti-street crime operating teams, or what we call the MASCOs, specifically against motorcycle riding criminal elements. In compliance with my order, skills development training on tactical motorcycle riding for 178 police personnel is ongoing in the Cordillera, Ilocos Region, Caraga, and the PNP SAF. Crime data shows a total of 1,324 incidents of street crimes attributed to 1,958 motorcycle riding suspects were committed since January 1 till October 16, 2020. The incidents include 424 murder, 24 homicide, 307 physical injury, 32 rape, 306 robbery, 100 carnapping, and 131 theft cases. Although 400 of these cases have been solved, and 362 other cases were cleared with the arrest of 308 suspects and the death of 21 others, we are pursuing the arrest of more or less 1,629 suspects who remain at large and presumed to be still actively engaged in criminal activities. Fourth, in other developments in our continuing aggressive operations against illegal drugs, I am pleased to announce the arrest of two high-value targets who are considered main players in trafficking of illegal drugs in the Cavite and southern Metro Manila area. Arrested by the operatives of the PNP Drug Enforcement Group in two successful operations yesterday afternoon were Javier Sultan Mala, age 43, Pino Sampaco, age 43, and Mirato Makarampan alias Rush, age 27. The three suspects were arrested in separate bypass operations in Bacoor, Cavite. Confiscated from them were 13 kilograms of shabu worth approximately 88 million pesos. Fifth, we will soon have bike donations for Bike for Work within the week in partnership with the Directorate for Police Community Relations for the PNP Barangay COVID Defense, or what we call the backup program, to provide frontliners with alternative means of mobility to cope with the limited capacity of public transportation. Initially, these donated bicycles will be distributed to intended recipients in preferred areas in Metro Manila, Pampanga, Bulacan, Cavite, Laguna, and Rizal. And finally, we would like to thank each and every one of you and extend our congratulations to the participants and organizers of the recently concluded 6th National Advisory Council Summit, a conglomeration of more than 20,000 advisory group members of the NAGPTD, or the National Advisory Group for Police Transformation and Development, and other advisory councils nationwide. The summit with the theme Rising Together, Building Resilience and Adapting to the New Environment through the Bayanihan Spirit was very timely with a discussion on how our stakeholders could further help the PNP be able to perform its mandated tasks better during the pandemic. I will be glad to further clarify these topics that I discussed through your questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. The Chief PNP is now ready for your questions. Name and company, and remove your face mask or face shield. Go ahead.
Good morning, sir. Third at Sir, regarding sa kita, sir, may mga report na ba na may naapektuang police station po?
Yes, actually, our regional commands, most especially for Region 4B, last night the winds were already very harsh and very strong. Our RD was actually stranded in Marinduque. The police stations are doing their best to basically respond to all kinds of to all the flooded areas. We have also re-echoed the directive that we should be able to force evacuate those who are in high-risk areas, most especially for flooding,
Sir, sapat ba yung mga gamit ng PNP para sa water search and rescue para tumulong din sa mga binabain? Sir, may mga na-report na rin kasi na may yatay nito po. Kamusta, sir, ang pagtulong ng PNP?
Well, ang mga PNP po natin ay nasa baba na ngayon. Hindi po naman kompleto ang equipment, but we're trying our best to at least be able to help and respond to those who are in need. Ang importante lang po sa atin ay hindi naman po sila dapat maging biktima. So lahat ng mga kapulisan natin na bibiktima ay initially before the typhoon or before any kind of disasters, most especially natural disasters, we want them to go home, look after the families, go back and help in the assisting of the communities.
Next question. Go ahead.
My name is Mark Malanda from Robert. Sir, as to lang, sir, just in case pinapaligas na sila yung mga estudyante ayaw lumigas, ano dapat gawin ng mga ground commander ng police?
Well, as I've told you, forced evacuation. Anyway, there would be no problem because we have the food bank now that has been initiated for the PNP. We will also be producing food for these people who were evacuated in force. Kailangan po natin evacuate sila kasi mamumblema tayo sa ilang araw, baka mamatay pa sila.
Bilang kasi sir, yung mga makulit talaga, then bumabalik din kahit delikado pa yung area. So, usually pagka ganyan sir, yung mga police nakihirapan.
We have our PNP that are actually guarding these areas. lalo na para sa mga, so that looting will not happen in those residences.
Yes, sir. So, can you remove your patient? Thank you.
Sir, sir, baka lang meron na kayong accounting kung ilan sa mga police natin sa Bicol region or sa affected ng typhoon kasama sa mga casualties or parang nabiktima rin affected din po?
I will give you a report that states our panacly. As of October 26, 2020, 6 o'clock a.m. pa ito, we will giving you another one, but we have a total number of persons stranded at 3,558. Pro 4A has 75, Pro 4B has 991, Pro 5 has 1,898, and Pro 8, 594. For number of infrastructure destroyed, I mean 9, Pro 2 has already 7, and Pro 8 has already 2. Flooded areas, we have Pro 2, 2, Pro 3, 49, Pro 4A, 1, Pro 5, 53. Not passable roads are Pro 2, we have 7, Pro 3, we have 2, and Pro 5, we have 7. Total number of evacuation centers, NCRPO has 267. Well, of course, all our regions have all the evacuation centers. We have a total of 40,682 evacuees. Pro 2 has 88, Pro 4A has 3,542, Pro 4B has 571, Pro 5 has 36,456, Pro 5, and Pro 8 has 25. For casualties, we have one that died in the Cagayan Valley, that's Region 2. We have a total of 1,129 PNP SAR personnel deployed. Pro 5 has a total of 995 because it's the largest hit. We also have a standby of SAR personnel of 6,359 in these areas. We have a number of personnel deployed in evacuation areas. We have Pro 2, 12, and Pro 4B, 30. That's 42 all in all. Total number of PNP personnel deployed in vacated areas where we forcefully evacuated these people. We have 13, Pro 2 has 11, Pro 4B has 2. Total number of personnel patrolling evacuated communities, 207. Pro 2, we have 2, Pro 4B, 27, Pro 4A, we have 10, Pro 5, 156, Pro 8 has 12. Total number of PNP personnel affected, you have 1, that is in Pro 2. And total number of rescued by Philippine National Police from the flooding and from the harsh winds, we have 45 all in all. We are fortunate that there are no looting incidents that happened. Thank you.
Next question, please. Are there any questions? Wala na po. Okay, kung wala na po, that is the press briefing to our Chief PNP, sir. Thank you for your time.
Yes, thank you very much for your audience. Good morning.